What's up, Connecticut? Mufada here with HHA Business Pro. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through the entire process on how to acquire a license for the state of Connecticut in order to operate your home care business. Let's get started. So the first thing I want to do is walk you through all the requirements that I've summarized in this screen here that you're looking at. So let's go through it real quick. So at the top here, it says you need to have a registered nurse as the administrator of the agency. I understand that if you are starting this business and you're not a registered nurse, it can be a challenge, but there is a way around this. The way to do it is to either partner up with a registered nurse, a friend, family member, a colleague or something, that you've worked with that you trust, and then just have them be available for the application process. Not everybody that starts a home care business is going to be a registered nurse. I do understand that, but there is a way around that, as I recommended. Next is to have a medical director who is a physician licensed in the state of Connecticut. Again, you can partner up with the licensed physician that you know, like, and trust just for the licensing process. It doesn't mean that you have to put these two, the physician and the registered nurse, on payroll for the entirety of your business and as it operates. It just means that you have to just have them available just for your licensing process. So you can just get through the hurdles of getting a license. And it says here you have to meet the requirements for personnel, including education, training, and experience. What this is just saying is that you have to make sure you hire the right people that are qualified, that are licensed for the state of Connecticut as a home health aide or a certified nursing assistant. Here, next is you have to have policies and procedures in place that comply with the state and federal regulations. This is a challenge. Now, I have some good news for you, and wait till the end to find out what we got for you in order for you to take care of this problem right here. Because oftentimes what happens is people get discouraged when they have to put together their policies and procedures because it's an overwhelming process, right? It takes time. It's very manual, but I have a surprise for you at the end of this video. And it says here you have to obtain liability insurance coverage. I believe the requirement is about $10,000, but I'll walk you through the paperwork in a second. And it says here you have to submit an application to the Connecticut Department of Public Health and pay the required fee. And I'll show you what the website looks like and how to navigate that as well. And you have to complete the application process, and the fee for that is $375. Again, I will show you what the application form looks like and how to find it. And I'll also make sure to put the link to everything below this video so you can take a look at it. And it says here you have to provide documentation. You will need to provide various documents with the application, including proof of liability insurance, again, policies and procedures, and personnel records. So you need to submit all of this. Good news is we have something that can solve your policies and procedures. Wait to the end of this video. And then next, you have to pass a survey. So the Department of Public Health for the state of Connecticut will conduct a survey of your agency to ensure that it meets all the requirements for licensure. The survey will be conducted by a team of inspectors who will review your policies and procedures, personnel files, and other documentation. All right, so let me walk you through the actual place where you find the forms, what the forms look like, and where you can get everything to get started. Okay, so this is the State of Connecticut Department of Public Health website. So what I've done here is that I've done a simple search. And I'm going to include this link below this video so you can find it. So what I've simply done is I've typed in a keyword phrase here, HHA application form, in the search query box here, in the search box at the top. And when I hit search, let me do a search right now. So this is the very first search that comes up when you do a search for HHA application forms. and then click on this link. Once you click on this top search result here, you'll be taken to another page. Let me show you what that page looks like. And I'll put the final page, this page, below this video as well, so it's easy for you to find if you're too lazy to do the search, okay? So this is what the page looks like. So this will have everything. Let's read it together. All right, so it says Homemaker Companion Agency, same thing. Every state names it differently, but this is what the state of Connecticut names it. Homemaker companion agencies must be registered with the Department of Consumer Protection before engaging in business in Connecticut. So you can click here for laws and regulations if you want to know what the laws and regulations are. But what's important is for you to come down here where it says new application, where you're going to get the application form. Once you click on this application form, you will see what the form looks like. In this case, it's a PDF form. So click on that and then you'll actually see the application form. So essentially you have two options, right? You have the option of clicking on the application form, which comes in the form of a PDF, which is what I'm about to show you. Or you can apply online here by clicking the Apply Online tab or button here. And there you have to create an account, username and password, log in, and do everything online. But I'm going to show you what the application looks like when you select the PDF version. So this is what it looks like. All right, let's go through this real quick. So it says here, instructions for Homemaker Companion Agency registration. And then here, there's a definition of exactly what that is. And then application form, as I mentioned to you here. The application form is $375, made payable to the Treasurer, State of Connecticut. Okay, and then read through all the stuff right here. You have to do a background check, and this is what pretty much the application form looks like as I scroll down slowly. Okay. All right, it's pretty easy, right? So just 2 pages that you have to fill out, plus your $375 payable to the state of Connecticut, the treasurer. If you have any questions whatsoever about this process and how to navigate the application process, make sure you contact the state directly through their email or phone number if it's provided. Most likely, it'll just be an email. Guys, I want to stress this point very, very clearly that this information is available for free. As I've just shown you, you don't need to pay a middleman or middle person to do all this research that I just did for you in a few minutes, okay? You don't need to pay anybody to do this. If you're competent, if you know how to read, most of you do know how to read, you're very smart. So all you have to do is just take this information, follow the instructions, and you'll be good to go. You'll save a ton of money because there are a lot of people that will charge you thousands of dollars because they know you won't do the homework. So they are capitalizing on your ignorance. You understand? So last but not least, I mentioned that if you have to submit an application, the state of Connecticut requires you to have policy and procedures. So what we've done is we made it easy for you. All right? We've created a series of templates that work for any state. It doesn't matter if you're in Alaska, Georgia, New York, Delaware, you name it, Connecticut. These templates, sample templates, policies and procedures manual for your home care business will work for your business. So all you have to do is to come to this link here and then read all of this right here. Read all of this, because when you have to put together your policies and procedures manual, it takes a lot of time to gather all the information because you need to know what your employee handbook looks like, and that takes time, right? And nobody's got time for that. You know what I'm saying? So we've made it easy for you. So all you have to do is purchase these templates, enter in your, these are forms right here. Just plug in your company's information, edit it based on your agency's needs and your state's needs. Just a few tweaks and you're good to go, and you can submit those to the state and you should be good to go. So they're available for you here for you to purchase and submit to the state along with your application. So you should be good to go. So I hope you got some value from this video, and good luck with the application. And I hope you get to save a lot of money, and I'll see you in the next video.